Namespaces. A namespace is something within which you are identifiable for a particular purpose. For instance, in Twitter, the namespace is your account name. An email system is an identification. That's how you reach me. Open money will need a namespace, simply because we have to be able to identify each other. If I'm going to pay you or credit you or accept money from him or whatever in the open money space, we've got to have names. The currencies have got to have names. So this is the community of identity. It's just who's got what name in this space, in your locality, in your region. It's identification. Communities of practice. Those are the processes that emerge when groups of those identities begin to trade with each other. So for instance, we now have a community of practice here because these 5 entities have started to trade with each other or to make records, to take account of their events. Could be a childcare network, could be a time bank. Just as each of these accounts has a name, so does this community of practice have a name. The currency is named. And that's a unique name within this space, just as each account is a unique name. And soon, there are other communities of practice emerging. Different clusterings of different identities forming different currencies of exchange, agreement, interaction. Now, some of those currencies will obviously recommend themselves to being redefined as communities of identity. The 43 people who are using this church currency decide that there should be a church domain. So they create a subdomain inside their regional domain, a domain of identity for churchgoers. And inside this domain, these names are now subnames. There's a recursive creation of subdomains inside the main domain. You have the name in here because you are recognized by other users. In a sense, your name is the name that others are giving you. So your name is yours by permission. It's an honor, it's an opportunity. It is not an owned property. The open money namespace will have, in due course, to accommodate not merely thousands, not merely millions, but billions of accounts.